I am live. Oh, there we are. Hello, hello, everybody. Say hi as you're stopping by. I started late today because I've been having technical difficulties. I couldn't figure out how I did an update and I couldn't figure out. Hi, Joey. How are you? I couldn't figure out how to stream to Facebook and I was trying to figure it out, and it seems that my software for streaming took an update. So now I need to wait till they update the streaming for Facebook. So it's a mess. Oh, I'm just going to be streaming to YouTube right now. It's okay. I thought about using StreamYard, but the last times I've used StreamYard, it's been a nightmare because for some reason I get a really bad signal on my MacBook. So this is the only way that we can get a clear picture. Anyway, what does it say? Oh, anyway, welcome. If you're joining us, welcome. If you're watching the replay, Happy New Year. Happy 2023. How was your New Year, Joey? I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. All my best for New Year's Day. We went out. What did we do for New Year's? We went out to the casino. That's about 40 minutes from here. We went out to the casino. We played a little machine, a little bit of the machines. And then we came home to have a nice dinner. My husband had a huge steak. It's so weird. This year was so strange. Ever since everything was shut down. I don't know if I can say the word. Happy New Year, Stacy. Is it Stacy? Let me see if I'm seeing right. I need jewelry. I haven't made anything in 2 weeks. I know. I'm the same way. I have all these boxes that I haven't unboxed. And I thought, you know what? Let's play around with what we have and see what we come up with. I honestly, some days I don't have a lot of inspiration. I'm just like you. But you know what? Once I grab the beads and I have them in my hand and I start playing, then it's when I can, it's like inspiration comes to me as I'm playing with the beads. It's just strange. Sometimes I see the beads or I have a design in mind and then the beads work out. Sometimes it's backward, but when I have no inspiration, I just grab the beads and see what I can come up with. So yeah, let's see I have all these boxes that have arrived since I wasn't streaming or anything. I was barely recording, spending time. Oh my goodness. Now I woke up my pug. Hopefully, I was hoping he would stay sleeping. If he doesn't stay sleeping, I'll have to take him downstairs. So bear with me on that one. Otherwise, he'll sit here and snore, but I don't know what he's barking at. Every time he hears my voice, I guess he thinks I'm talking to somebody. Oh no, he's my son came out of the room. So what I have for today is, let me see here. I have a box. I have a couple boxes. Whoop, there goes a box. I have a couple boxes to unbox. I have, well, let's start with this one. I have the box from Diddy Beads Online. Have you guys heard of Diddy Beads Online? They are in Canada, and she does these boxes every month. Have you heard of Diddy Beads, Joey? I'm not sure if you've heard of her. Stella is her name. She creates these boxes, and they are super packed with fun things. Which month do I have? But the only caveat from this one, for these are, I don't know what month this is. Doesn't have a date on here. The only caveat with these boxes is that if you don't get to them in time, she does really cute boxes. And I think the element of not getting to make them in time, I mean, to grab yours in time, makes them very coveted. I think she puts out like 70. I don't know. Maybe now she puts on more because she's been getting more and more popular. But like I said, she's based out of Canada. She has some beautiful beads, a little bead shop, but she has this, it's called Diddy's Deluxe Bead Box, inspiring your creative senses. I don't know which month this is. Like I said, I have a few boxes that I haven't opened up, but we're going to play with this one today, I think. I just saw it and I was inspired. See, I get inspired. And she does really, really beautiful collections. And like I said, every month, I think she puts them out on the 15th. I kid you not. By 1 or 2 days later, they're gone. And that's it. That's all you get. You know, that's all she does. So it, like I said, it has that element of FOMO, fear of missing out. And uh-oh, I see the FedEx man. I might have to run and sign. Is it DD? It's DIDI. So it's Diddy or Didi. Didi does not sound right. So I call him Diddy. Because like I said, it's DIDI. And she's got a group on Facebook where you can, I mean, she does competitions and stuff, or like giveaways. And then this one says, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. It says right here. So I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit showing you my big face, which I didn't put any makeup on because I was struggling with the technical side, and go to the camera overhead, and let's open this little boy up. It may be little, but it's packed full of stuff. This one's heavy actually. So let's see what's in here. All right, I'm going to switch over to my overhead. There we go. See, there it is. Hopefully the FedEx man, I have to sign for something. Apparently my husband ordered something that I have to sign for. So hopefully it's not him. If not, I have to run and get that. I just saw him poodle by. So here is the box. Oop, let me open up so I can see what you guys are saying. Here's the box. And, oh, let me do it this way. I forget that my camera is upside down. Let me see, make sure I have it right. Nope, this way. I don't know. There we go. I think I got it right. Oh, now I made it. Because my camera is on delay. Here, let me do this. Pop out chat. There. So now what I'm going to do is bring this down. That way I can see in real time what I'm doing. And I can see you guys too. There. There we go. Much better. I can see the chat. There. And then I can see in real time what I'm doing. Because otherwise I have to wait for the delay of YouTube. Alright, so this is the box. And here we go. We've got the little star. Little sparkly star. And so here it is. This is Winter Escape. So I'm assuming Diddy's Deluxe Box. Oh, this is December edition. Excuse me. And the theme is Winter Escape. So let's see. It says, imagine after a day of cross-country skiing or just strolling through the mountain trails, you get ready to cozy up in a warm winter cabin. Then comfortably sit back and stare and enjoy the sounds of the crackling fireplace while sipping on hot chocolate or hot apple cider, reminiscing what the year 2022 has brought you. I'd like to take this opportunity. Oh yeah, so she wishes you a happy new year. Again, on the bottom, and I'll link this below if you guys are interested. If you're interested, Joey, I'll link it down below. Basically, it is a Diddy's Beads online shop.com or DIDI. I don't know. DD. I just say it DD. I don't know. Beadsonlineshop.com. So And it has, of course, the list of everything that is in the box. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, see, we've got this gorgeous, like, pendant. Pretty. And then we've got some wood beads. Let's see. Wood. Oh, it's a wood jasper gemstone. They look like wood beads. That's so cool. But it's actually jasper. Wood jasper. Where is it? What's it called? 23 pieces. These are 8mm wood jasper gemstone. They do. That's what my first thought was, that they were wood. Interesting. Very cool. Oh, now I dropped them everywhere. That's fine. Let's set these to the side. And, ooh, we've got some little gold drops. Let me show you guys. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Some pretty gold drops here. And, oh, we've got some, this is what was heavy, I think, in the box. So yeah, if you want to snag a box, I suggest you put it on your calendar, because by the time you look, they're gone. Look at how pretty these. They look like, what are these called? Maybe I could see here. Nope, they don't have white frosted. Nope. Blue, white, crystal. They should be like crystal beads, but they don't say. Triangle glass beads, AB. No, these don't look like they're AB. Anyway, they're you know, like a weird shape, really pretty glass beads or crystal beads. Then we have these that look like they've got a pearlized finish. Let's see if I can. Okay, marbled 30 by 10 millimeters, marbled white, elongated retro lucite beads. So these are lucites. Really beautiful. Look at that. They almost look like mother of pearl. You know, they look very beautiful. Pearlized beads. Gorgeous. I'm going to set those to the side over here. Then we've got some of these little corrugated gold spacer beads. So a really pretty way to accent your, I love these beads. They make the perfect, like when you need just that little touch of metal, these are perfect for that. I do want to put these back in the bag or they're going to end up everywhere. Hang on. Here we go. There we go. So we've got those. Put those in here. All right. And then we've got, oh, these are pretty. Let's see these. Okay, so these are 5 pieces of 6 by 6. Look at these. Aren't they cute? 6 by 6 striped blue white chevron lampwork beads. Huh. That is so cool. Aren't they pretty? I love the way, and see, she does, I'm going to put my glasses on. She does really good job of designing her kits. The shipping from Canada, it's a little spendy, but I think it's worth it. And it's pretty, what do you call it? Comparable or comparable to bead boxes in the US. And here we've got these little round sparkling, it looks like they're made out of the clay. Yep. So these are 2 pieces of 10 millimeter white polymer clay micro pave disco beads. So yep, definitely look like little disco beads. There we go. Put those to the side. Ooh, these are AB. Come on. Here. All right. I could do this. Here we go. All right, so these are the 15 by 14 millimeter AB triangle glass beads. Look at how pretty these are. They gorgeous. I love the AB finish on beads. And then we've got some beautiful rondelles. So we've got, okay, so these are 6 by 4 millimeter opaque white AB crystal rondelle, and this strand is approximately 90 pieces. Very cool. Ooh, look at these. Are these, what's it called? Blue white. Okay, so these are agates. These are 8 millimeter blue white mixed fire agate gemstone, approximately 50 pieces. So you do get a ton of them. They pretty. Very cool. And then we've got some frosted. And these are, where are they? Okay, so 8 millimeter as well. Frosted white glass beads, approximately 50 pieces. Look at that. So pretty. And then we've got these gorgeous blue ones. So they're 8 millimeter as well, and they're Egyptian. There's it's a 7-inch strand of Egyptian blue glass beads. There's approximately 25 beads here. So isn't that gorgeous? All right, so we're gonna set that to the side, and let's see what we can do. So we've got this, we've got these. Should we go with silver? That's kind of what I start first. What kind of metals do I want to use? And these are really pretty. And you know, you can decide. We can do like a, you know, whatchamacallit, this type of necklace where you put them here. Oh no, but you know what? These are not, well, you still could, if you had long enough head pins, you could make a necklace that's like that. Or let's see. Let me move these out of the way. We've got these as well, which are really pretty. Oh. And then we've got, oh, we got more of these. So let me see if I might just end up using 2 of these. I think I might do that. And let's see, something like along these lines is what I'm thinking. Put these as connectors. Then we've got these triangle, really pretty triangle beads. We've got these chevron ones. There's so many things in here that you can make. But let's see. These rondelles are gorgeous too. Trying to think. Trying to think. I think I'm gonna grab, let me grab some gold wire. So we've got some 20 gauge wire here, and I think we might need, I like these frosted ones to go with this. Frosted, something along those lines. But then we've got these gorgeous drops over here. Let me move these out of the way so I can envision something here. Like I said, these I know for sure I want these as connectors between one necklace and between 2. So let me see if I can do, where's my pliers? My son's cooking something garlicky. Take some of these out. And let me use my different cutters because those are too fine and then they're going to get ruined. Where's my other cutters? I got specific cutters for specific things. So we could do, let me make sure I'm centered. I don't know. So we can go here. Trying to think. Okay, so let me do this. Let me grab my, where is it? Grab my round nose pliers. Where are they? There they are. So let's start first with a swirl. Swirl like that. Oh, no, that's going to bend it the wrong way. So what I like to do is grab, see, once I make the bend here, I like to grab this and cut this edge because it's always going to end up kind of straight. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, and when you try to roll it, it's going to make your swirl look a little funny. So I cut this off right there. Oh, right there, see, like that. And then I keep rolling it because this part is already swirled up. I don't know how to, I guess, how to explain it. It makes it easy to just go around like that. See, instead of making that like mark on it. I hope that makes sense. And then I'm going to try to continue the swirl with my nylon jaw pliers so that I can, sometimes it works depending on how hard the wire is, or I might need to get it started a little more. Looks like it's going to need a little more. Just like that. I just want to make sure that I'm not marring that wire. But sometimes you just need, come on, to get it like that. Is it even turning? Come on now. I'm like, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. That's funny. Nope, it's not working. Dumb pliers. Sometimes they get a grip after you use them for a while, but I guess you just have to use these and be gentle when you press on here. There we go. So you don't make too many marks on here. Let me see if now it'll let me. There. See, it had to be a little further for it to grab. Alright, so now that I've done that, this is going to go here. So what I want to do is, and I forgot, I should have done that first. Ugh. So I'm just going to have to cut a little extra for now. This will go faster once I figure it out. All right, so you put this one in here like this. And then sometimes these wire designs, I forget how to make them. And then it's like, and then you just, I think I'm going to do about that much. And let me see if I remember how to make this one. Jeez. Feels like I haven't played with wire in ages. It's weird. I guess not. It's not gonna work. Why am I fighting with this? I know how to make these. Like that. And then... Nope. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. It's just... I'm drawing a blank. I learned how to make these. And... You're supposed to do this. And then put it through here. Look at that. I am all over the place today. I'm telling you, I need to get back into the new year. I need to get away from vacation mode in my head. If I can't do it at this try, I will abandon this project. There. There we go. Jesus. Okay, so now what you want to do is grab your flat nose pliers and bend and then cut here and there. Smash it down so it stays around the plier. All right. And then take this and keep rolling it around, if I remember correctly. They're, what's it called? No, it's not turning out. I give up on this one. So, what we're going to do is just, let me start with these. And then once I think of it, I'll remember. Thank you, Stacy. It will turn out, I swear. But right now, I need to grab some of these. And there we go. And some of these. Ooh, I almost made that go flying. And some of these for now. So, oh, come on. Why is it not? It's a different technique for the wires. Yes, and you know, I know how to do it for right now. For some reason, it eludes me. Like I said, I don't know if I've got vacation on the mind or what is going on, but I've seen it done, and I've done them on other beads, and I want to do that with this one. I just have to remember how it goes wired around it. Let's see if I can remember it. All right, I'm going to give it one more try. If not, I'm just going to do simple loops. All right, so here we go again. You cut the ends And you make the swirl as usual. Gotta remember to cut that end off. And nope, like that. And squish this down. Like this. And not do, make sure I'm in camera. Let me know if I go out of frame, please. Especially when I get frazzled. And then I'm going to cut, just so that I have the same measurement for everything, from here to here. I'm going to do okay. So I'm going to do, here we go. From the end of the swirl to here. Is that going to be enough? No. So let's do 1.5 from the end of the swirl to here. Let's see if that works. Like this. Then you go this one in the opposite direction. I know that there's a way to make them. I don't know why, like I said, I didn't drink enough coffee, obviously, this morning. And see, that's the thing with these boxes. You never know what you're going to get. So it's kind of like designing on, it is not kind of, it is designing on the fly. And then turn. Make sure I've got the same amount of swirls. There. I might open this one up. I think I did too many on here. There. Just like that. And I just got to make sure I'm making it even. Okay. Now you take your bead and this one you cut about, again, another 1.5 inches, I would say, like that. And let me just cut another piece so I have the same measurement for all of them. This there, and then you just grab your, like this, put it through here. Oh, you gotta make sure that you don't put your wire all the way through, and put that through there, and tighten it up like so. Why am I there? Woofda, like we say in Minnesota. Why are you coming? All right, now do like this, and nope, that's going to be too big, so we need to cut it off a little bit. That, and just do a simple, I'm going to do a simple loop. Otherwise, they're going to be too long between one and the other, and it'll take forever. And there. Like that. And there you go. Now we have our bead with our little swirls on it. Where is my... I just want to flatten this one here. Like that. And there we go. Whew. So you have to be able to calculate the space between one and the other. And, you know, to make this, you can, you know, and the nice part is you could just add more to the swirl or not, or take away. That way you have exactly enough to go around the bead. So let me just grab, where is it? There it is. Let me grab another one. I think I'm just going to do 4 for each side, because otherwise I'm going to be here forever. So hopefully now that I remember, I can do it a lot faster. And once I get an idea in my head, it's like I got to make it work. I have to make it work. Otherwise it bothers me. Sometimes I'll even go back to look at wherever I found the idea. And just so that I can remember, I do a search. I go through Google and I break my mind. That's why sometimes it takes me forever to record, because I think of a certain, you know, a certain technique I want to use. And then it's like, how was that technique again? And off I go to go search for it. And I think that's good. All right. And now we said 1.5 inches from here to here. Like that. And you know what I'm going to do? Just to make it easier, I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave this one. That way I don't have to keep pulling out my ruler. And just make another one. And there we go. In the meantime, you guys tell me what you guys did on New Year's. Or do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Do you have any, Joey? I don't, you know, I used to make all these resolutions. And now I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Because I never keep them. The diet was always going to start the 1st of January. Not anymore. All right, see, now we can take this here, like this, measure it, and cut it right there. See? And, oh, sorry, I gotta twist this one too. These are kind of techniques that you can make while you're watching TV. The crown, even though right now the crown is not too happy. If you follow all that British news, they are not happy. I used to love following the crown stuff, but you know, with the princesses, especially when I was younger, it used to make me think of Cinderella. But once you grow up and realize the truth, it kind of ruins the magic. I know it sounds so bad, but now I wouldn't want to be a princess in real life. No, thank you. All right, so now that I have this. Where's my others? There we go. So I'm going to take this and put this one through here. Bring this all the way over and bring it on top of the bead. And come on, I have to push it up. There we go. And now we just, I need to cut this off a little bit. Now when you say it's a different technique for the wire swirls, do you mean that I'm not doing them like they normally are done, or that I'm making a different technique, Joey? Let me know. Do you think I'm doing it wrong? I am always open to feedback. Trust me. That's how we learn. By hearing what other people say, because it was my birthday on Friday. See, they look really pretty once I figured them out. And I'm gonna make another one of these so that I have, again, it was my birthday on Friday, and I turned 51, and nowadays it's like I don't need any big celebrations, but I do reflect on, over the year. I mean, it is half a century after all. When I say it like that, I feel so old. Like, I cannot believe I am 51. I have a son who's 30. It's just crazy. But, there we go. I reflect on where I am compared to where I was when I was 20. Just 20 seems like it was just yesterday. Anyone else feel that way? That are my age? Why is that? I feel that ever since I turned 21, it's like life just zoomed by. Or am I the only one that feels that way? And it's like, where does time go? Then this one I'm going to swirl in the opposite direction. See how I just cut off that little end? Because that end sometimes is straight and it bends your swirl in a weird way to where you can't. The last 3 years, I know. Yeah, especially since we were locked up. Some days it's just so different the way life is now. So many people work from home. I pretty much stayed working from home. I apply, you can request it at work if you are able to, work remotely, and I was approved, which I'm very grateful for, because now I can spend more time with my family. I think ever since the pandemic, people really came to treasure and value family. And what I think that the good thing that came, I know there wasn't any good from people being sick, but the good thing came from, I need to tighten this one a little bit, was, what is my dog eating? That's what I want to know. I can hear licking. Was that you realize how much you need your family in person. We are so used to seeing everyone on social media. And when it came time to, you could not just get up and go see your loved one, then you really started thinking, maybe I need to see more of my family in person. Oh, Stacy. Yes. Sorry, I don't know why I saw Joey. Yeah, the last 3 years were definitely a blur since 2020. And like I said, I think it brought families closer together. It was a tough time. There we go. There's another one. So Stacy, I take it you're in Seattle. I'm guessing, how is Seattle's weather? I've always wanted to visit Seattle. And my other question is, if you're still with us, is it true you guys have really good coffee? I love coffee. I love coffee, and I've heard that in Seattle, my best friend went to Seattle. My best friend went to Seattle, and guess what she brought me? Because I was a big fan back in the day. She brought me a shot glass with a little bit of blood hanging on it, and it said, I think it said forks. I think so. Because, you know, they had the big Twilight thing over there. You know, that's where they were from. Or that's where supposedly the movies were based out of. And she brought me, like I said, a shot glass that said forks. Is it forks only? I think. Gotta remember. It's been a while since I've watched those movies. Even my mother-in-law has them. I'm like, you like Twilight? She's like, yeah, they're good. My daughter was a huge fan as a kid. Huge fan. And now, if I mention anything regarding it, she just rolls her eyes. Yeah, that's a tourist area for Twilight fans. So, does it really exist? The city? Forks or whatever? So it does exist? I thought maybe it was based out of the state, you know, Washington, but it didn't really exist. I guess I haven't looked at the map. I know I should have. I sound. But I don't know why. I always thought it might have been made up. I'm more, but yeah, my daughter is the one who got me into it. Funny story. She had a hard time learning to read. And she was like in, I think, 4th grade at a 2nd grade level reading. And, oops, I faced them the wrong way. Gotta face opposites. And that was during the time of the Twilight craze phase, whatever. And I bought the book. Hi, Maria. Oh my God. Yes. Hi, Maria. Hi, Celestial Brilliance and Designs. Hello, hello. Tell us where you're coming in from. And like I said, I bought the books for Twilight for her. And I would start reading them to her. And she liked them so much that she learned how to read just so she could read, because I didn't always have time. There were, what, how many books? 3? And I didn't always have time to read it to her every day, and she wanted to find out what was going on. So she taught herself she learned how to read just so she could read those books, which something good came out of them. This one ended up, I don't know why, ended up short. Maybe I rolled it too much. Anna Marie. Oh, I love that name. Riverside, California. Oh, I am jealous right now. I am very jealous. Right now here it is 19 degrees. So I know you probably have way better weather than I do. All right, come on, get through there. There we go. I'm trying to get my 8-year-old son to read Harry Potter with me. Yeah, I read Harry Potter to my sons too. It was bedtime stories. And that's how they got into reading. But nowadays, with all these, I don't know, I sound like an old lady. Nowadays, nowadays kids, all they want to do is play video games. And back then, I mean, my boys did have video games, but for some reason, they didn't play it as much as kids play now. They went out to play. We lived in a neighborhood which had kids their own age, and they spent hours during the weekends. They spent hours outside playing with their buddies. Sure, they would go and play video games at somebody's house, but they never want to really, they preferred to be outside than play. If it was nighttime, then they would get together and play video games. But otherwise, they just wanted to roll around in their bikes, go around the neighborhood. And now, no, I guess, I don't know, maybe video games weren't as advanced as they are. This one's too long. Advanced as they are now, I don't know. But every night I would read them a chapter. Every night. It goes to show how old I am. We went to several Harry Potter book launches at Barnes and Noble. So see, these are going to go like this. Let me show you. How much time do I have? Oh. Nice weather last few days. We'll get rain again this week. Oh, really? Has it been raining a lot? I don't know. The weather's just crazy lately. My parents live in Mexico, and they live in Mexico, and it's been really cold for them. Oh, shoot. Hang on, buddy. I think I'm going to have to take my dogs downstairs, because they're getting... Shh, no. And my husband's out of town. So, hang on. I'm going. I think they want to go to the bathroom. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, though, because my other dog is not ringing the bell. She rings... We have a little bell by the door. Look, meanwhile, I'll leave you with this. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, there's flooding? Oh my goodness. All right, come on, you two. Let's go. Hurry up.
I'm back. Oh my goodness. No, that's up north in Sacramento and San Francisco are the area regions. That's insane. And then for this one, I'm just gonna do half. I've showed you how to do these blue beads. That way you're not sitting here forever and ever. And I'm just gonna do this one like this. So now there's floodings. Oh my goodness. I'm going to save these to finish the necklace. My goodness, that's scary. Like I said, the weather's just been so crazy. My parents live in Mexico and they've been complaining that it's super cold. I'm like, really? Even though for them cold is like 50 degrees. And I'm like, no, that's definitely not cold, Dad. Not compared to Minnesota. Definitely not. And then I'm just going to put this here like this. So the idea that I have in my mind is to use this, connect these here. What part of Mexico? Oh, San Luis Potosí. They live like smack in the center of Mexico. Quite literally. They are right in the center. I'm going to have to go catch my dogs in a minute here. They can't be outside for too long in this cold. But you can see how it's starting to take shape. And then for here, what I want to do is, let's see. I'm going to take these out. They live in a desert area. It's a lot. Their weather's a lot like Arizona weather. And then I'm going to grab some soft flex. They have a very dry weather. And then in the winter, it gets really, really cold at night and then really warm during the day. So like it can go like 40 at night once the sun goes down. Where's the beginning of this? Once the sun goes down, it'll start at, it'll be like 40. And then during the day, I'm going to need my, I'll just do this instead of using a bead stopper. And then during the day, it'll be like the 80s all of a sudden. And so first I'm going to use these. The blue ones. I like the blue. And I have my dad in Nochixtlan, Zacatecas, and my mom's family is Acapulco, Guerrero. Oh, Acapulco! I am so jelly. I love Acapulco. So what I want to do is my daughter's family is from, let me see, what am I doing here? My daughter's family is from Acapulco, is from Guerrero, but it's it's called Iguala Guerrero. Let's do this. And I'm just going to do a row of these blue ones with the gold. I love this color, these colors like this. And, nope, blue. But my parents actually, for their anniversary, they've been married, is it 67 years? No, 57 years. 57 years. They've been married 57 years, and their honeymoon, and the only time they've been to Acapulco was when they got married. I'm like, might be time to go back. As I seen pictures, my family. Oh, your family's been there to Iguala Guerrero? I know. I went there and to visit my daughter's family, and I'm no longer with them. But I went there to visit, and what do we call it? And then we went to, oh, what's the town where they sell all the silver? There's a town there that is, they actually have silver mines there, and they sell silver jewelry and whatnot. And it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous town because it's built on a, that's another blue. That's not that. It's built on a mountain, and they've got the white houses with the red rooftops. So it just looks gorgeous. Tasco Guerrero. See, you remember. Tasco is so cool. I went there, like I said, and it's amazing how they have. Oh, well, there goes one of my gold beads. But I have more gold beads if needed. All right, let me go save my doggies from the cold, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Be right back. I'm back. Oop, close the door. All right. Sorry about that. Usually when my husband's here, he will take care of them. But I left them downstairs so that there's no... All right, I need some wire guardians. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be... Yeah, I should be able to fit it through. Where's my wire guardians? Here we go. And I need some... Whatchamacallit? I need some crimps. Now, I know I have a whole bunch of crimps in gold. There they are. I buy them by the bulk at AliExpress. And they take a while to get here, but they are so worth the price. If you can order them in advance. I mean, if I need some in a pinch, I will go to my local bead store and get some, or I'll order them here in the US to get here quicker than all the way from China. But all right, so now what I'm going to do, that way I know how long I want it. I'm not big on measurements. Do you guys? I mean, I do measure stuff because it's for the, where did I put my wire? It's, you know, so that you know if you want to replicate it, you have the idea at home and when you're watching the video. But when I'm making jewelry just for myself, I just kind of calculate it. I'll just wing it. Okay, so I put the little warrior guardian through one of the little channels here, bring it over. And what I like about the warrior guardian is that it protects this wire, because this wire is a bunch of little wires put together. And I mean, it's still a strong wire, But over time with the friction, it can end up um, cutting through the wire, and then you will not have a necklace anymore. Somebody said it'll go running. The beads will go running around while you're at the dance floor. Which I thought that vision was pretty funny. I have to be honest. And then grab your crimping pliers, and just make sure that the wires are separate, because also if you cross the wires in the crimp, again, that friction, that movement, you'll cut through the wire over time. So you want to make sure that it's separated so that when you crimp it like this, right there, you separate it, and then these two wires kind of end up in each little channel. That makes sense. Like that. And now that you have that, then you put it on its side. Come on. Where's the channel? I use the top one. There. On its side, and then you squish. You can't crimp well? Why is that? Why do you have a hard time crimping? Oh, and then if you want, you can kind of squish this a little bit together. The one that I can't crimp well is with the magical crimping pliers from Softflex. They have these, see, and then we add it to here. They have these magical pliers that turn the crimp into actual beads. So like here, I could put later on, if I want to, a bead cover, and then they would cover up all this stuff here if you really want to give it that fancy fancy finish. I might do that later. I don't know. But at least it's got a wire guardian, and that makes me feel that, that it's, especially if you sell your pieces, that you're not going to get people upset because their stuff broke. So here we go. We're doing it like this. What do you guys think? And I think I'm going to add a little more. So, hang on a minute. Let me see something. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go to, see what I mean? I had to measure it on myself, and now I'll tell you how long it is. I'm going to make it 10 inches long. Because I'm going to make it 10 inches because we still have all this, space here. Yeah. Those, like I said, those are, then I need a little bit of space to crimp. So adding a little more. Those definitely take practice, and you have to use only Softflex crimps, which is another thing I don't like. Because you have all these crimps that you bought, and then you just have to use, you can only use theirs. So it's just like you're limited. I tried it once. I'm like, I bet I can use any other one. Nope. It has to be a Softflex one. Do you have these crimpers? Because these are super nice. The Xuron ones. I love those crimpers. Like I said, they work really nice, and they were recommended. Actually, when I first started beading, I have had those for a few years. When I started beading, the ladies at the bead store actually recommended those to me. Let's see. I actually like kind of all the Xuron. I mean, well, yeah, if you want, you could try the Xuron ones. If you can't, then I guess you can, especially if you get them on Amazon, you can return them, I'm assuming. They're not comfortable. What I like about all the Xuron pliers and crimpers and all that kind of stuff is that this, first of all, this is like that soft kind of soft material, but I like that I have small hands, so I can really get a good grip on here. Yes, good quality. They do make a big difference. And let me see, where am I at? I think I'm just gonna fill this one up like this. They definitely do make a difference. Oop. When you have, you know, the ones I really want are those really expensive ones. What are they called? Why can't I think of the name right now? Because I got a bazillion things going on in my mind. All right, so I need my other. Thought I grabbed two, maybe not. What's that brand? That each plier is like $70. Each yeah, each one of their like cutters and pliers are Armstrong. No, is it Armstrong? Oh gosh, I forgot. So then I'm gonna put in first the crimp like that, and then put this one in here like this, and this one through here. Something Strom. Lindstrom. Finally. Yes. I said the word and then I looked over and you had typed it. Yes, Lindstrom. But I think 2 pliers cost you like, or if you buy the set, it'll cost you rent or mortgage month worth. They're pretty expensive. I actually heard of a beater that got them, that the actual company sent them to her to try them out, and I was like, lucky. But she's a well-known beater, so I can imagine. She got them for free. Well, I mean, she has to advertise them, but still. I was like a little bit jelly. Just a little bit. All right, I'm trying to bring this up to here, but I don't want it too close because we still want it to have, I still want it to drape, to have that movement. So I'm going to, now that I have it set. Have you ever crimped by a, yeah, they're very expensive. Have you ever crimped by a seed bead? Oh, you got to be really careful when you crimp by a seed bead because you'll crack the bead. It's like, oh, I can't believe I did that. If you get too close. All right, let me make sure that these are split. There we go. And then go to the side and squish. One thing I've also heard from Meredith from Beadalon is that it's not a good idea to do this. You know, give it that, it's fine to do your bead, your crimp, you know, close it on here like a little taco, but that you should never give it that another squish here because again, you tear in through all of these little wires in here. I was like, huh. And I see a lot of people that crimp and then they give it that last squish. And I was like, and now that she told, that ever since I learned that from her, I'm like, no, don't do that. As I'm watching. Because she says it weakens the wire. All right, I'm trying to shove this through. I like having a lot of wire left. Again, insurance. Come on. Now let me see, where is it coming through? There we go. Pull it out through there. So about 3 beads down, or well, 6, I guess, if you count the little ones. And now I can cut this here. Someday I'll get some Lindstroms. Someday. All right, so then what I want to do is go put this to the side, and then, you know, if we take, just trying to build it out for you guys without keeping you here forever. Then I'm just going to do this one. And put that one, and then let's see here. I always like working from the roll so that I don't waste so much wire, because I use a lot of wire. But at the same, some people have told me they just can't do it. Depends. For me, it depends on what I'm doing, what the design is. Sometimes, yeah, it just gets in the way. And I'm like, I just need to cut it off. I don't care if I... But if I'm able to, I'll always work from the roll. I feel that, maybe it's in my head, but I feel that I save some wire. I don't like wasting. I have little bits and pieces of wire everywhere. There. Like that. And then I'm just going to open this one like this. And put this through here. Let's see. There. Close that. And then I would do the same, you know, this little, I'll do like, I'll probably end up doing like, I don't know, probably 8 or 10 on this side, 8 or 10 on this side. And then I have these, but at the same time, I want to, this is not it. Leave it to me to be extra. I want to do another, where's my, where did I leave it? I hate when I do that. My stringing wire, there it is. So, when I was thinking of using this pendant here. I'm trying to think. Because I do want to make another strand. Let's see. No. No, I'm not going to use those. Let's do it with these and see what happens. So I'm just going to go through here. And this one is going to be a longer one. So I'm just going to do, hopefully I have enough of the gold beads. And then right there. And then one rondelle, one frosted, another rondelle, and oh, and then the other thing is, if you're watching with me or whoever watches the replay, I was thinking of moving my lives to Thursdays. What do you guys think? Do you like Sundays? Well, because I just worry that people are busy on Sundays, especially coming the summer. People will be out and about, you know, doing stuff with family and stuff like that. So what do you guys think of me? I might make a poll on my community tab. Look at how beautiful those look. On my community tab, to ask if Thursday nights, I can't do Wednesdays because, well, I could probably do Wednesday. Now that I think about it, I just don't want to do it on the nights I have my we have my stepdaughter, because she's got, you know, schoolwork and this and that. So I can do Thursdays, or Wednesdays or Thursdays. What do you guys think? but I kind of like Thursdays because it's close to the weekend. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. It just seems that, like I said, I feel that people are busy on Sundays, getting ready for the work week, even relaxing, watching movies, doing stuff with family, going to services or mass, etc., etc. So let me know. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Then I need a gold one. And then this. Oop, there we go. This is the first time I catch you live because I go to church and gather with family and friends. Right? See, that's exactly what I was thinking. That people are doing things on Sundays. The only reason I started, to be honest, the only reason I started doing them on Sundays is because supposedly, because we have like in the back, in our like what we call our back office, or where we can see our reports on, you know, how long our video is watched, blah blah blah, all those statistics and analytics. It said that people watched my channel more on Sundays. No, they give you the optimal time to stream, supposedly. All right, I'm gonna do this up to here because I want it to be longer. So yeah, that was kind of why I started doing it on Sunday. I thought it was kind of odd, but thought, well, you know, I'll give it a try, see what happens. But honestly, yeah, I think I'm going to do Thursday nights starting next week. All right, so I need another gold one to end here on this side. And again, I thought I had some more crimps. Here we go. And this here, like this. And I'm your Stacy, I did get them. Aw, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you were watching this live, Stacy. Thank you. I loved everything. I actually have it over here. I was going to post a picture in the group. Thank you so much. I didn't relate one to the other. It is so cool. Thank you. Did I put in my questionnaire that I love, what do you call it, Labradorite? I think I did. I love the chips Labradorite necklace, the earring. They're so gorgeous. Thank you so much. It is my favorite stone. That is so cool. That you came to watch, that you're here. And honestly, did you like the classes or the workshop, or do you do many of them? I am, you know, an ambassador for them, and I get a ton of Jesse James beads. So sometimes I saw a YouTube where you said that. I said that. Oh, did I go live? I guess now I don't remember what I said. That I said what? I'm sorry. I talk too fast. Let's see. Well, I'm glad you're part of the channel. Thank you. And then I'm just going to close this side here. And guess what? That's why Jesse James Beads got me hooked on beading again, because I did it years ago. And then we got locked up. I hate saying the word. And because I don't know if their YouTube is going to demonetize me or something. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. And that's how I got back into beading, because we didn't. Oh, that I love the workshops. Yeah. Oh, Labradorites, labs. I don't know what am I. And yes. Oh, so you remembered. That is so sweet. I know they gave us a questionnaire to fill out, but you remembered. Aw, that means so much to me. Now I want to cry. Don't cry, Maria. I get so sentimental when people think of me. It makes me feel so happy. Thank you so much. And it really means so much to me that you watch, that you subscribe. I love Labradorites. Yes, I got one in my what do you call those boxes? Those that I unboxed one of those. Look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that amazing? I unboxed one of these advent calendars that they have different stones in them. Oh, you didn't follow the question? Well, you did perfect. You know me well because I love Labradorites. It just like I think I probably said in the video. It reminds me of the lakes because of course we have 10,000 lakes here. And let me see. I want to make this a little bit longer, but not too much. So right about there. And it just reminds me of when you're looking down, when the sun is hitting the lake. And you're looking down into the lake and you see all these colors. And that's what I think of when I see the sparkle or the flashes of light from a Labradorite. All right, I think I'm going to go with that. See, as you can see, now you know how I calculate my necklace. My necklace sizes. Okay, so that is good right there. So that's, and then I need to give myself another piece for the, what do you call it? For the crimp. So, and let me tell you guys how long it is. And that way you're not guessing like me. So 12 up to here is 12 plus 1, 2, 3. You know what's funny though? 12, about almost 15 inches on this one. What's funny that I did I sent my Secret Santa a bag of beads like you sent me. I love the beads too, and I sent a big chunky bag of beads to my Secret Santa. I was like, that's so cool. My Secret Santa thought of the same thing. But oh, and like I was saying, from this workshop, guess what I got into? Ugh. I swear, Jesse James, they get me all the time. Please tell me I'm not out of gold beads. Am I really? I know I have more, but now I gotta dig them out. I literally have more. I swear to you guys. Look at, see, these are some of them, but these are not the corrugated ones. So I have to take the whole thing out to put plain ones. I might have to if I can't find the corrugated ones, but I'm pretty sure I have corrugated one. Let me just look behind me over here. Aha! See? There we go. Oh my gosh. I hope they're the same size. Yeah, they're the same size, aren't they? Let me see. Yep, they're exactly the same. Oh my goodness. That is score. I always save all my leftovers from my bead bat, you know, like the bead boxes that I unbox. And uh, let's see. And all right. Well, let me open this so that I can envision it and put this one on here. Like here. Now, question for you guys. Would you put another strand or would you keep it at 2 strands? Would you put a third one? Sometimes I like to do things in, for some reason in beading, in odd numbers and everything. Like if I give a heart emoji, I'll do 3. I don't know what it is. Am I the only one that's a little crazy like that? My husband would probably say, yes, yes, honey, you are. I could just hear him in my head. And would you do a third one or would you leave it like this? Let me know. I'm interested in seeing what you guys think. All right, so let's see. So yeah, starting forward this week, we are going to move over to Thursdays. That way, hopefully I have more viewers. I mean, I love you ladies watching, of course. And I don't take up people's time either on Sundays. Because, like I said, it's mostly a time to be with family. Sometimes I also, and that was the other reason now that I think about it, is that I go out of town because my mother-in-law lives close by. Well, technically close by. She lives 3 hours away, so when we go, we stay over for the weekend. And then I can't go up to see her. That's why my husband is up now without me. Because I hadn't, I had not had a live for a couple weeks. And I wanted to do that. I'm like, I can't go. I gotta go live. So that way I also won't feel bad about not going to see my mother-in-law on the weekends. She's watching. If she's watching me, she's probably like, yeah, exactly. All right. That looks perfect. I think. Like that. Should I do one? Let me do one more. Would I? Or is it going to mess it up? Sometimes, you add that one bead and then it all doesn't look right. And you're like, oh. All right. So it would be about there. Now, I like that length between one and the other. I think it's perfect. I like it. All right, so we're going to do this. Going to put on our crimp. And why do I do that? I thought I grabbed a wire guardian. And then I end up losing it. Some days. I swear. Here we go. And there we go. I think it's because I'm afraid I'm going to knock something over. Everything's going to go flying. Alright, so we put the crimp bead on. Now, I'm going to do the other one. And put it through here. And through the crimp again. Like so. And pull just enough to where there is a YouTube setting on that only lets us post. Oh, really? Love this color combo for winter. Isn't it? Really? I'm going to have to look at my settings because that's not cool. You have to wait to comment? Well, I'm going to look into that. And if I can't figure it out, I will. If I can't look into that. Because I know that setting is for when there's a lot of people watching. That way you don't get spammers. But, I mean, thankfully, I have. Sadly, I don't have a lot of people watching, and thankfully, I don't have spammers. So maybe once the my views go up, maybe then. But for now, it's not cool that you have to wait to post. All right, so I'm gonna crimp and put it on its side, and crimp again. Let's see. Isn't it a pretty, like, frosty necklace? I did not use the wood agate because you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you guys in a minute. I'm not going to use it in this necklace, but I am going to use it because I think that it would look cool, but I'll tell you guys in a minute. Let's see. I'm starting to get hungry. I need to go eat something after this. I just had a bowl of cereal today. Oh, I guess that'll be good. I can't shove it in there. All right, so it still went down 3 beads, so that's good. All right, and then we're going to open this one like this. Put this here and oop, and then close like this. All right, so that is, so I don't know if I will add another strand. Let me pull it up. If I will add another strand, but I for sure will add this long enough to where I can put, again, I don't want to, otherwise I'll be here for 5 hours, but you guys have the idea on the design. So this, I love multi-strand necklaces. Let me pull this up. I love multi-strand necklaces, and I think that, and then if you just do some earrings with this design, it'll go perfect with these. Or you could do this design and then add a frosted bead to it, you know, some drop earrings, or you can even add these to it. I'm not sure, but what I do want to do, so this will be perfect just like this. I love the multiple strands, and along with the beads. Like I said, these boxes are really nice. But for these agates, and I'll show you quick. Let me put this over here. Move all my mess. For these wood agates, what I want to do is do these with these beads here, like that. You're welcome, Stacy. Thank you for hanging out with me here on Sunday. And then add these here. But I'm probably going to make this more of a boho look, and adding these beautiful like ceramic beads and with the wood beads. And then can you envision this with a jean jacket? It would be so pretty. You know, just put the wood beads and make just maybe one strand necklace, or make the necklace and then add this to it like that. Wouldn't that be pretty? I think it would be really pretty just to do this alone, because like I said, I want to give it a more boho feel to it. And if I add sparklies, I love sparklies, but I think it would just kind of clash. So that might be what I do for these, so you have an idea. Because like, and then you still have a ton of beads for doing like a fancy earrings or necklace. So that is, let me switch over to say goodbye. Let me see if it'll, there, show my face. I'm back. And let's see. There we go. So the design basically, well, I'm not wearing the appropriate clothes, but the design is going to lay like this, especially when I make the older. See, do you guys see it? Isn't that pretty? So my question is, I don't know, would you guys add another layer to it, or this is fine? Let me know. I mean, like I said, I'm curious. Sometimes it helps me too figure it out. I can also, I'll also put it on a bust and see how it looks. But this is the design for designing on the fly for today. Thank you so much to everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Anna Marie. Is it Anna Marie? Yes. Thank you, Anna Marie, for watching. Thank you, Joey. I don't know if she's still on, but thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please hop on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That'll be a little bit earlier for you, Anna Marie, but don't forget to hop on, like I said, on Thursday. I'll still put a notice in my community tab so you guys know, and I'll probably set up a schedule. That way you get if you click on notify me, it will notify you when I go live. You know, when that live happens. That way you'll be reminded. But I think Thursday night will work a lot better than Sundays when everybody's busy. I don't want to take people away from their family either. So again, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy and have a wonderful week. And cheers to 2023. I wish you all the best for this year. A lot of prosperity and a lot of health for you and your family. And I'll see you guys on Thursday night and recorded videos in the meantime. Bye.